Hey fam, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Latia Ashley, and so today I really just want to bless you, okay? Because I know that we're all trying to level up this year, right? We're trying to get things in order. We're trying to move forward in life and do things that we feel God has called us to. So I'm basically going to show you exactly how I was able to raise my credit score from a 4 something. Do not judge me. I was going through, okay? How I was able to raise my credit score from a 4 something to a 7 something, okay? And so I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it. I'm gonna show you and walk you through the websites that I use. I'm gonna walk you through the apps that I use, and I'm gonna tell you step by step how you can do the same thing so that you won't, you won't be struggling and you won't be getting told no when you're trying to level up in life. Ain't nobody got time for that. How to raise your credit score. So let me just quickly say, I was the type of person who, back in the day, no longer, I was the type of person who didn't look at my bank account when I knew that it was in a negative or when I knew it was just bad. I didn't look at it, I ignored it, okay? The same thing I did with credit. You cannot do that though. If you know your credit score needs some help, you have to look at it, you have to pay attention, and that would be my first tip. Pay attention to your credit score, and I'm going to tell you exactly how. Go to freecreditreport.com. They will allow you once per year to get your credit score and your credit report all for free, okay? But that's not what I used. I used Credit Karma. Credit Karma is also free. It's an app. You are able to not only look at your scores, but you're also able to see what may have increased your score. You're also able to see what have decreased your score. It also gives you some tips. You can dispute items if you want to dispute, and you can do it all from the app. So I really thought Credit Karma helped me a lot. Anytime I was ready to check my score, and I probably did it like every day or maybe at least once a week, I would check my score to see if anything changed, and it would tell me exactly what changed. This is something new that I didn't know. But if you are renting, there is a website called rentreporters.com. I didn't even know that this was out there. So basically what you're gonna do is fill out the application or the form on rentreporters.com, and you're gonna tell them that you rent from such and such, whoever you rent from, right? And you're gonna tell them how long you've been renting and how much your rent is. And what they're gonna do is actually call your landlord and just verify who you are and that you've been renting. Once you've actually verified all that information, they are going to report that you've been renting from this place, and they will increase your credit score because they're showing that you have been making on-time payments for so long. When they verified, my score went up like at least 30, 40 points. It was incredible. So that would definitely help you. You might have already heard, I don't know, but Lexington Law, okay? It's actually a group of paralegals. I want to say like a law firm, but basically they are in the business to help people get rid of negative items on their credit report and increase their credit score. I'm telling you, I was skeptical at first. I was like, are they a scam? Like, are they really gonna do this? They're gonna take my money or whatever. They helped me. I'm telling you from experience. I've had at least 5 things taken off of my credit report, and they show you, you can log into their system after you've signed up, and they will show you exactly what's on your credit report, and they will ask you, do you want to dispute this? How do you want to dispute it? And they know all the legal jargon, they know all the letters, they take care of everything for you. So all you got to do is just make sure that you tell them how you want to handle that situation, whether or not the item was in your name, or if it's actually yours. You know, they'll go over the details. They'll have like a caseworker to help you, and they'll walk you through the steps. It really helped me. When I got so many things taken off my credit report, of course, my score went up. So I definitely recommend Lexington Law. No one is paying me for this video, so I'm telling you the truth, okay? I thought Lexington Law might have like some type of referral fee. They don't. So I'm really just being honest. So yes, Lexington Law helps. Now, if you live in Maryland, okay, they actually have, in some other states, they actually have discounts. Maryland was like 20 something dollars a month. It's worth it. If you got your stimulus, put some money on side put some money aside so that you can take care of this, because it's one of the most important things as far as your financial history and your financial wealth and your financial goals, okay? Taking care of your credit. So, yes, they have a monthly fee. Now, if you're in another state and you're not in Maryland and you're not paying 20-something, they might charge you $100 and something per month. But listen, look for promotions. They may have like the first 3 months are free. Ask them up front, do you have any promotion? They're gonna take care of things that you couldn't take care of by yourself. Now, of course, you can go on Credit Karma and you can dispute items yourself. However, I felt that it was more effective for Lexington Law to do it for me. Some things I just would rather not deal with, and some things I just feel like some people are just better at it than I am. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know all the legal jargon and terms and stuff. They did it for me quick and easy, and I tried that credit dispute thing before years ago, and it didn't work out as well as I thought it would. So I said, let me hire the professional to do it, right? Okay, so Lexington Law is that one. The next one I definitely suggest is get yourself a secured credit card. If you can, you should be able to. Okay, your credit score may not be great, but if you have a bank account, the bank that you bank with should be able to, or they probably do, offer secured credit cards. So what you're gonna do is contact the bank that you bank with and say, I would like to get a secured credit card. I bank with Navy Federal. I call Navy Federal, I want a secured credit card. They ask me these questions about how much I make, where do I live, how long I live there, all those things. And then I gave them $250. I think they pulled it from my bank account or whatever. And I made that, make sure you have the money available in your bank account for at least like 2 weeks to a month. I feel like that's important. I don't remember why, but just do it, okay? So I gave them $250. Actually, I gave them $300, but $250 was the minimum that you could put on your secured credit card. So when I did that, basically I used the secured credit card only for like gas and small items. And then I paid my balance, or paid how much I owed like in advance, and then I would pay a little bit more. Let me tell you, my credit score went up, up, and up. It was so good, y'all. They even sent me an increase. They said, okay, you've been doing good with this $250 for some time, probably like 3 months to 6 months. Then they gave me $2,000. If they give you some money, do not max out your credit. Do not spend all of it. If you max out your credit card, and if you already have, you already know how bad and how devastating that can be to your credit score, okay? Don't do it. Pay your stuff off little by little, but in advance before it's due. And then another thing I did was I did Experian Boost. Now, Experian.com has its own website and app. So Experian offers a boost to your credit score if you have things in your bank account, if you have bills in your bank account, utilities or anything like that, that they can verify that you've been making on-time payments for at least 3 months. That will help you boost your score. So what you're gonna do is go onto the app, you're gonna fill out your information, you're gonna tell them your bank account stuff. I know sometimes when you put in all your personal information, it seems like, I don't want nobody to scam or steal stuff from me. Trust me, it's legit, it's legal. They're gonna actually do it somehow, automatically. They can tell what bills were paid on time and for how long. When they do that, they are going to increase your credit score automatically. It's great. And then I also use Self. Now, Self, you might have heard of that as well. It's an app and a website where you can make a savings plan, basically. So I think they ask you to like give, you're gonna start saving $300, but you only have to start with like $25. It's either $25 or $50. And what you're gonna do is put this money into the Self account, and Self is going to report all the money that you've been making as payments onto your credit report. So you have to make, again, you have to make your payments on time. With the app, it'll tell you exactly when your payment is due. Pay it a few days ahead of time if you can, and pay a little bit more than what's due if you can. Again, take your stimulus and do the right thing. Take whatever extra money you have and do the right thing. Don't go and splurge on eating out and hanging out. I mean, it's pandemic now. I don't know how much you're really doing, but use the money that you have as leverage to help you get ahead. If you want to invest in real estate, then you need good credit. If you want to purchase a decent car with a low interest rate, you need good credit. If you're trying to buy a home, you need good credit. So do the right thing with the finances that you have and just take care of it, okay? Extra tips that I learned just recently, and I was like, why didn't I know this before? Because I wasn't looking for the information, and I'm sure somebody made a video about it, and that's how I know about it now. If you have credit cards, you want them to really be less than 30%, but if you can get them down to less than 9% of use, you're in there, okay? Here's the trap. If they give you $2,000, that doesn't mean that you should use the whole $2,000. If you get a credit card for $5,000 and you use $5,000, you better make sure that you pay most of that down. Again, you only want to use no more than 30% of what they let you have, okay? If you know someone that's very close to you and that you trust that has really good credit, such as your parents, your uncle, a brother or sister, okay, if they have great credit, like an 800, a 700, and they're very responsible, you might be able to ask them if they can put you on one of their credit cards. You're not going to actually use their credit card. You're not asking them for an actual card. You're just asking them to be on the account, an account user. So you don't have access to it. You're not going to do anything with it. You just want to be a name on the actual account so that when they're making their payments and when they're doing things with their credit or their credit card, you're on there as an account holder. So that's going to also increase your credit score. Again, it can be tricky because, you got to humble yourself and ask people. It's kind of like iffy. I understand. I didn't do this, but if you know someone and you feel comfortable about it, you can definitely do that. Another thing, of course, 100% on-time payments. Anything that's on your credit report, if you're making payments, pay them on time. The moment you don't pay it on time, they're going to tell. They're going to snitch. They're going to tell the credit agency, and they're going to say, this person ain't making their payments on time. That's going to lower your score. Have more accounts on your credit report. So here's the thing. The more accounts that you have that are on time, the higher your score goes. I didn't know this. I had like one good thing on my credit report for a while ago that wasn't really doing anything. Companies want to see that you're able to be responsible and you can manage multiple accounts and different things, and that will definitely help you. So have multiple accounts. Someone said if you have 21 accounts, which is ridiculous to me, but if you have 21 accounts and they're all in the positive, oh my God, your credit score will go up, 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 up. Okay. Now, if you have an 800 credit score already, maybe you can help somebody else and maybe you can use yourself as a trade line. You don't have to do it, but yeah, that is all the tips that I have for you. Again, go through them. If you got to rewind, if you got to pause, write things down, do what you got to do. But definitely take note of what I shared with you because it will help you. And again, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment. I definitely believe that we are to do great things and we're supposed to pursue the things that we were called here to pursue. We have to level up in every area of our life. Level up in your faith, okay? Level up in your finances. Level up in your relationships, in your love. Level up in your relationship with God, most importantly. Most importantly. Like, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world, have your credit score in order, have all the money you need, but then forfeit your soul and go to hell? I just had to put that out there. So make sure when you're leveling up this year that you put God first, that you spend time with him and pray. And that's all I have to say about that because this is a credit video. Get your credit right, but get your soul right too. Okay? I love y'all. Thank you for joining me again. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to comment and share. Blessings.